Hey guys, hope you're all having an awesome day. So I'm gonna just pull cards, see what we get from Spirit. Seeing solar plexus, sacral, and root are being worked on right now. Safety, security, standing up for yourself, having confidence in your decisions, self-empowerment, internal strength. Like some of you, they're saying like you're going back and like reviewing choices like that you made in the past that were not beneficial for you, or where you weren't really standing in your truth or power. It was almost like you didn't have awareness to certain things in the past, so you're making decisions that weren't the best for you. It feels like some of you guys might be in a similar situation right now, and it's like an opportunity for you to kind of heal some of the past stuff as you're seeing that, and for you to set boundaries or stand in your power right now with that situation. So, all right, let's see what else we got. That's not what the cards say. That's just what I got from Spirit. All right, so we have Seven of Raphael on the bottom. Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want. Take action. A need for detox. So for some of you, this is definitely like making that choice to stand up for yourself. And we actually got the decision card too. So some of you, this is actually like making that choice. Like, look, like I need to acknowledge, like it feels like it more so has to do with like unmet needs from childhood is what Spirit's saying. So if there was something like you did in the past where you weren't really asking for your needs to get met, or you were just kind of like ignoring them, or even invalidating your own needs or something like that, it's like now it's being brought to your attention to show you to not only clear, but for you to actually make different choices for the future. Like even if it's scary, and like it's time for you to actually stand up for yourself. What's interesting is when you have Five of Arrows right underneath it, which a lot of times, you know, signifies like feeling like left out in the cold, feeling like alone. So some of you guys are saying like this is a thought process of a fear of getting your needs met, because like abandonment wounds, like a parent or somebody did not meet those needs in the past, perhaps like even a romantic partner or a friend also didn't meet those needs. So it kind of set this like conditioning and belief system within you that, you know, if you ask for a need or something like that, something bad's gonna happen. Like the need's not gonna get met. You're gonna have to do something like that, or something like there's a fear there. There's some type of conditioning and fear there. So we have Knight of Gabriel, Knight of Raphael, Decision, Knight of Gabriel, but they're having me read the two in the beginning or two in the middle. So it's like Spirit's like saying like, what do you want? Like actually go and take some time and ask, what is it that you want? So whatever you've been kind of contemplating about or going back and forth, you're not really sure, like a decision to make, like take some time and see like, what is it that I want? What do I truly actually desire? What do I want? And what am I doing that's kind of holding me back from making this decision to move forward? So it feels like some of you is just like a lack mentality of like a fear of the unknown, a fear of change, a fear of something, of standing up for yourself, whatever it is. But it's like freeing yourself from all those burdens, all those worries, all that conditioning, because it might actually, you know, go in a positive way. And, you know, the thought process you have is things that you've experienced. So the things that you've experienced probably haven't been that great. So maybe there's not a lot of optimism there, but Spirit's saying it could go in your favor. It might not seem like that initially. Maybe it's not exactly what you want, but when you go away from one thing, it's going to bring you to something better. So it's like maybe you want like a specific thing, right, in a situation, and it's like, well, you don't get that, so you assume it's bad automatically. And Spirit's like, no, we're actually going to put something even way better than when you thought. So it might initially seem like shit, but it's going to be better in some way if it doesn't, something with that. So you got Nine of Gabriel and Knight of Gabriel. So to me, this is like you guys really starting to see what you want and taking action on it, and like moving forward, and like knowing that, even because they're showing me almost like being pushed back, like trying to go backwards, and they're like, nope, keep pushing forward, like keep moving forward, like stop pushing yourself back. So it's almost like some of you guys, maybe the inner child or ego or something, where situations are coming up and it's like past, and you keep going back to the past for some reason. But Spirit's like, this is now the time for you to actually plant the seeds of what you truly desire, what you truly want, and keep moving forward and taking action. And we got the taking action card again. So definitely a time for you guys to like take action. Like, you know what you want, you know what you need, and like start moving forward and only doing that, like really setting those seeds for you. Which it's kind of similar to the message I got on my page earlier, like I posted on Instagram and Facebook. It's kind of like a similar message to that, what I was getting. So You can go read that too. It's a little bit more detailed if you read the caption. All right, let me see. Just those? Okay. Because we're doing short today. So we got dreams on the bottom. Definitely, like, Spirit is saying to you, like, what are your dreams? What are your desires? What are you actually truly wanting? And they're showing me the victim consciousness and letting go on the bottom. So it definitely feels like some of you guys have dreams, but I'm still hearing fear and conditioning. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of conditioning about stepping forward to what you actually want. And it's like you have a hard time of letting go of what happened in the past. So it's almost like, say, they're giving me this as an example, so I'll tell you. So it's like, say you're scared to like put your walls down and be vulnerable and like let your guard down with somebody, right? You might be holding on to like an ex or thinking about somebody from the past that you put your walls down, let your guard down, and then they hurt you. And it's something with that where Spirit's like, move forward with it. Like, this person is not the same as the past. You're not the same person. You're not attracting in the same people. You know this, like, you know, intuitively what is safe. And even the Knight of Gabriel said, like, you instinctively know what to do. So it's like, instead of living that fear in the past of like, but like when I was vulnerable, somebody hurt me. When I put my walls down, somebody hurt me. Like, instead of sitting in that energy and that belief system, say, but you know what? I actually want vulnerability. I actually want intimacy. I actually want connection. So in order for that to happen, this is me needing to release the fear of the past and move forward. Like, it's okay to have fear and stuff, and be patient with yourself as you're doing that and do it slowly, but maybe open up the communication and say, look, this is something I struggle with. I have a hard time doing it. I want to make the effort. I want to take the steps forward. I'm just a little scared, and ask for the other person's support, and you'll kind of see right there, like, it's going to be a different situation. So whatever that is, to you guys specifically. But we got Phoenix rising, selling out, and having faith. So this kind of is very similar message. It's you guys are actually rising above this. You're actually they're saying you're bringing awareness to areas where you didn't do things that were good for you, areas where you sold out, where you did things that like didn't benefit you, where you didn't stand in your power, where you were giving it up to other people in other situations. There's a lot of cycles ending, having to do with past stuff, or where we gave up our power, or relationships or jobs and things that really aren't in alignment with us, that really aren't like in alignment with our values and for our highest good. But like, Spirit wants you to know, like, things are working out. And we got the same message actually in the channel messages earlier, is like, things are working out. Like, even if it doesn't feel that way, have faith. And that was the actual, and I love it, turn 744, have faith. And that was the message earlier we got too, is about like, in those challenging times or the uncertainty, that's like where having trust and faith is like the most important. It's easy to like be like, yeah, I have faith, yeah, I trust, when everything's like seemingly going well and shit like that. So it's more so like, now when you are in a tough cycle, like, this is the time to actually have faith and try to trust. And there's something with an internal strength with that, is knowing that in some way it's always going to work out for your benefit. It maybe didn't in the past, but it's still going to work out. All right, I love this. I just said we're ending some cycles. We got completion on the bottom, and we got sharing right beneath that with experiencing. So definitely they're saying like, you're not done with the cycle, but a lot of you are coming to like a close. Like, the puzzle pieces are coming in. They're still coming in. Some of them are coming in really slowly, because it's like a puzzle piece comes in, then you take another step, and then it's like another puzzle piece and you take another step. So it's like slowly unlocking these things to release and slowly changing you and helping you move forward. So it's just not like a big giant rush of stuff. So I love this. We have new vision, schizophrenia, breakthrough. And then we have healing and laziness. So definitely this is you guys literally breaking free of the old. This is you guys letting go of the past and becoming a new person. And I love that we have breakthrough, but right in the middle of that we have schizophrenia, which is kind of going back and forth. What is it? Feels like a lot of you guys are needing to choose between safety and what you actually want. Like with the schizophrenia card, it's like you choosing between a false sense of safety and security and comfort, false, or you choosing your heart. And it feels like a lot of people are really struggling with that choice right now. And I just actually like lifted the top card for some reason. I don't even, like, it almost felt like something pulled me to lift it, and we got stress right on the top. What's below it? Clinging to the past. There you go. Yeah, I never do that. So But yeah, there's something with a lot of you guys like being stressed about the decision, not really sure what to do, and you keep clinging to the past. Been kind of talking about that this whole reading. So we have healing and we have laziness. It does feel like you guys are healing. Some of you maybe are even struggling with not really working as much or really doing as much physically or whatever, because you're healing and it's like really draining. For some of you guys, it's also like you're healing something with being stagnant and staying like complacent. Some of you, it also could be addictions because there's alcohol in here. And some of you, this is sabotage too. Like you're healing these things right now. Like these areas are coming up to show you, you know, to actually complete cycles. So a lot of like ego-based thinking is ending and a lot of like heart-centered thinking is coming forward. That's from what Spirit just said. I love it. I looked up 44 again. I love it. Hold on. We have harmony on the bottom. Look how beautiful this is. I'm going to show you the card that's right underneath it. This is harmony. This is coming into harmony with yourself. This is coming into harmony with others. For some of you, it's like resolution in relationships to help move you guys forward. And then we have rejoice and celebrations, movement, choices, and decisions. So I keep getting a lot about like decisions and stuff. Some of you, this might be like a decision in a relationship that you need to make, and whatever the decision is, it's going to be something that benefits you. It's going to be something that is going to be helpful. Some of you, it's going to be like repairing of relationships. Some of you, it's just going to be boundaries. Some of you, it's going to be splitting. It definitely feels like endings from the past, endings of cycles. And I'm being shown like people holding on really, 44 again, people holding on really strongly and not wanting to like release the past. So there's definitely something with that for a lot of people working through that. So we got, I love it. We got 3 out of 4 major arcanas. We got patience, wisdom, recognition, reward, third eye chakra. They're having me do these two together with wisdom, recognition, and reward. It's like you guys are, you guys actually are growing. You're learning, you're moving forward, and they're still showing me those little steps. Like they give you a piece of information and then you work forward to it, and they give you another piece and you work forward to it. So it's like being aware of all of the progress you're making, like taking that time to give yourself recognition for all of the progress you're making, for all the different choices, even if they're small, all the different choices that you're making for yourself, setting goals for yourself, doing even small little things for yourself. You know, even something as simple as like, you normally are like, you know what, like, nope, I gotta go to work, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. And like, you decide, you know, I'm gonna sleep in a little bit longer and I'm gonna take, you know, an extra hour for myself. That is progress. You know, it's, according to societal conditioning, it's not, but if you really think about it, it's you actually choosing yourself for an hour and you saying, you know, I fucking need this, and like making that step. So sometimes it's even small things like that that we're conditioned the complete opposite for, that are actually beneficial. But even if it's like, you know, I'm going to eat one healthier meal like a week, or I'm going to, you know, take time off of social media, or I'm going to make a choice that empowers me, or I'm going to take on like a little project or do something for, you know, 20 minutes that I enjoy that I'm doing for myself, recognizing that that is still a step forward. It's still progress. It's still taking time for you. So on the outside, we have patience and third eye chakra. So there's definitely, we are still doing third eye chakra. Mine's tingling right now. We've been doing third eye for a while. It feels like just a lot of illusions are being lifted. It feels like a lot of areas where you guys actually blocked your third eye and kind of like closed it up because you didn't want to see the truth for what it was or something. But there's also something with being patient as this information is coming out, being patient with yourself and others as this information is coming out, and having like some type of empathy toward others, because it's like a really difficult time, and like a lot of people are struggling with stuff like that right now. Like a lot of people are actually blocking their intuition and they're kind of just seeing the outside chaos and not the internal stuff. So it's trying to be patient with the process, trying to be patient with all of these changes and illusions being lifted. But there's also a place of going within, meditating, praying, taking time to yourself, introspection, that's actually going to give you intuition. That's going to give you true intuition rather than all the outside noise and everything that you're seeing. So I hope this message helps, and I'm wishing you guys so much love and light, and I hope you have an awesome day.